Hello everyone. Today we're going to go over how to set up your automation rules on Cryptoworth. Let's head over to the entity and we're going to head over to more options and automations. So in this page, we're going to be able to automate the classifications that you currently have in your chart of accounts. So to do so, what we want to do is click on classification automation, the blue button on the top right of the screen. And what you'll want to do is indicate whether you want the rule to apply entity-wide or connection specific. If you choose connection specific, you'll be able to indicate which connections you want to apply the rule for. In this example, I'm going to create a rule to automate the classification of network fees. So I will apply this rule entity-wide, and then we click on next. Let's go ahead and name the rule network fees, for example. You can add a description if you want. Let's click on next. Clicking under select criteria, you can set up many different types of criteria options in order to tell the system what to look for in order to classify a certain transaction type or pattern. So what you can leverage here are many different types of criteria. So for example, destination address, origin address of the transaction. Transaction tags is what we would recommend to start off with because Cryptoworth automatically tags many different transaction types like staking reward swaps, gas fees, for example, transaction types, contract addresses. There are a ton of different criteria options that you can leverage, and you can even pair with other criteria in order to assign them to a classification rule. In my example, network fees are automatically tagged regardless of exchange account or network. So I'm going to use the transaction tag and I'm going to leave it as is tied to the tag fees. So this relates to network fees, but it can also relate to exchange fees. Moving on, I can click on select update type and classification. So if I want to automate a certain classification, let's say for gas fees, I will select the fees account that I have in my GL. So let's go ahead and find it. So crypto fees. So now I can assign the transaction tag fees rule to auto-classify the GL account crypto fees to anything that's tagged as fees. And all I have to do is click on next, confirm. Now you have two ways you can apply the rule. You can either click on run. So this will run the rule right away in your entity. So here you can see that it finished. Another way you can apply rules is by syncing your connections up to date. So if you click on sync all or you sync a specific connection, not only does the connection update, it also applies any associated rules. So let's go ahead and head to the transactions page and make sure that the transactions were classified for our rule. So you can see here, every transaction tagged as a fee is classified as crypto fees, which is the GL account that we chose in this example. Every classification that's automatically applied has an lightning symbol next to it. So that's how you'll know if it's automatically applied by the rule. And we also have a filter specifically for automatic classifications.